sure. Woo! It's cold. It's cold, I know.
We have a running fridge right now.
We need one.
So it's just whack-a-mole, you want to impact if you can do it from the outside. You know, I'm like, you don't understand. Like 5 hours later.
Like, no one would.
I was here on the night of the fire. I got here about 8 p.m. just trying to get my kids. Said my wife had left with her purse in the house. The kids had nothing. I came to get what I could. You know, pictures off the wall. You know, the jewelry box. You know, when I showed up here, I wasn't expecting the scene that I would see. There was fires on my lawn. We still weren't designated as mandatory evacuation zone. There was sparks flying through the air. I was panicked. I was scared to go in my house for more than 10 minutes, but I sat out here putting out fires for, gosh, probably till about 11, and then I went down lake to see how bad the fire had spread, came back here, was backed in my driveway with the lights out, with the lights headed out, so because it was like 10-foot visibility, you had 90-mile-an-hour winds that would just, they'd rush through these trees, and you hear the crack, 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 and the popping of stuff, and you're just like, oh my God, I'm not gonna die here for my house, but I'm gonna keep, you know, here's a fireman coming, maybe they can help. And eventually I left at about 1 a.m. And then we found one piece of the artwork. It's broken, but it's there. But the first thing that got pulled out was this American, like American flag metal thing that said "We Are the People" carved out, that a friend of mine had given me. I thought it was so ugly, I put it behind a couch in my game room. You show up the next day praying that it's standing. I mean, I come down the street, I have video on my phone I forgot I even took of coming up, thinking I could show something happy to my family, and you pull in the driveway and you just see ash. And I mean, it was still fires burning. My house was still burning. No water had been put on any of these houses, and to this day, it's still true. And so, you know, you stand there staring like, how am I gonna tell my kids that everything is gone? And why didn't God answer my prayers and do this to me? And then I hear the neighbor come over and he's like, I'm still putting out my house, but here's my number. I know we've never talked, but you're gonna need me in a second.
I don't know who put this up. Yeah, go get this stuff over there. First.
Do not come down here. But for the people that are here, the people that have been scared, help is here now. Okay? We have food for you. Come down and get a can of peanut butter, some bread, some jelly. Come get diapers, wipes, ventilator masks, gloves, first aid kits. As of today, we finally have it all. Bring a 5-gallon jug and I will fill it with water. Just leave one and take one. You can flush your toilets with that until we get water put on.
Because I got 2 hours later, they're blowing down the street. You know, it's everywhere. But if I hadn't, they would have burned woods. And it's clear cut where I am, and so are clear. And so down the street, otherwise they'll never make it.
It's going to help your property value too.
It's a serious execution deliver. We have them shipped.
Which would be
Or you ordered.
When you stare at your front door that's gone, and you have the few moments to contemplate, what does this really mean to my life? I mean, I still don't fully understand everything I have is gone. It's like, you know, you go on a trip, you know your stuff is not with you. It just feels like it's still there. That's how it still feels. But you have to decide, I have to find some meaning in why this happened.
It's really important to get expertise from the state.
Yeah,
the country.
So
that's not the
country clubs.
Country clubs. Fires are
seriously.
Street by street, they're like
they're doing street by street. You bring your shit to
this guy whose house I say he's gone because of this attention. It's going to happen
because the county's coming by with this.
You find hope. When I wake up in the morning and I come out to my house, The parrots still land in the sycamore tree. You still can feel the sense of community. You still have that beautiful view that you remember. You can never prepare. You can never plan for what you do in a situation like this. All you can do is take one step forward, have the strength to take a second step forward. What's going to happen? I had to have faith. I called in every favor that I could possibly call in. I've never called a favor in on anyone before. But it's like, I mean, I just had faith that if I'm here doing this to help my community, that everything behind the scenes, everything with my life, my personal needs, you know, I have insurance. We have money in the bank. I know no matter what, I'm going to be okay.
Right.